How come everybody else looks adorable in hoodies and I look like a well, hi, and hello to you. Today, I'm going to be doing a little prop tour. Some of you might remember that I tried to do them like outside, but this camera's microphone, something's weird about it, and I can't get like the audio outside to work with. I don't know actually what's the dysfunction other than the crickets living in the mic. We all hear that, right? I have no idea what that is. I have some props that are small enough to fit in like this little corner space. I'm trying to figure out, like, I have props that are just way too big to be here, so I don't know if that's going to be like an overdub situation or what's going on, but we'll start with the smallest prop, work our way up maybe. And the prop that I brought for you today to look at is Lucca's gun from Chrono Trigger. When I was making this prop, I looked all over the internet, and I don't think another living soul has made this one. To my knowledge, this is the Lucca's gun on the planet. And I kind of wanted to 3D print it, but since nobody had ever done it before, nobody had ever made the pattern. Yeah. The origin of the gun can be seen very clearly when you look at the shooty thing. I'm not a gun person, I don't really know. This, I feel like, is extremely obviously a water bottle lid. I'll turn it around so you can see. But the body of the gun here is two water bottles glued together. I went to Kroger and I just played with what size is this water bottle, what size is this water bottle. I bought a few. These two sizes turned out to be the kind that would fit into each other, and one of them is a like Kroger brand water. And I've totally forgotten what the other one is. Oh shoot. Smart water? I think it's the kind with the blue dot on it. I'm impressed I remembered that. Besides here, they have a circle cut out and some vents cut out, and those were done with a Dremel. These, I had to buy a Dremel cutting wheel, it's like the flat kind, and just 4 times, buzzed 4 vents in there. For this, I took a quarter, like a US coin, and I put on here, and I traced it, and then I Dremeled it out. I think I had to start, I forgot what bit I used, but I eventually used just the grinding wheel just to make it. And you can kind of see that because there's a little bit of a lip where the grinding wheel sort of burred the plastic for me. They are fit together. There is actually a piece of foam in there that causes them to fit together, but I'm not sure that I needed that because of the Plastidip, which I'll get into later. All of the other parts of the gun are just craft foam, except for this is a hot glue that I poured into a paper cone, and you can see the seam of the paper cone well hidden on the bottom. But these fins are craft foam. Handle, told you I'm not a gun person, the handle of the gun is also craft foam. It's all just been hot glued on. When I was a child, I genuinely thought that there were 2 fins on top of Lucca's gun, and I made it with 2 fins, and then I started looking at it, and I started looking at the drawing that I had downloaded off the internet, and I realized it probably was 1 fin to be used as a sight. Oh well, womp womp. It's a testament to how I thought I was a kid, I guess. I hot glued all of this business together, and I primed it with Flex Bond first. And then I learned that Flex Bond does not do well on like super smooth plastic, such as a water bottle, because you can see that it beaded a little bit. It actually wound up making kind of a cool texture, but when I first did it, I was like, oh man, it's not smooth anymore. But I Flex Bonded it, I Plastidipped it, and then I gold spray painted it and weathered it, and it looks very lovely. And somewhat steampunk, really. I could use it for a steampunk shoot, couldn't I? You'll notice that it does not have a trigger. That is because I am just absolutely crazy paranoid about having guns at conventions. I think I brought this to Dragon Con. I don't know if I had it out or not. I actually have orange tape that I can put on the end of this to piece bond it if I need to. But it doesn't have a trigger because it doesn't shoot, it's just water bottles, and I was kind of hoping that if I didn't have a trigger on this at all, it would lend even more safety-ness. I told you I'm not a gun person, but couldn't shoot it if I wanted to. It's completely safe. Thank you for joining me on my prop tour today. If you would please, go ahead, hit subscribe. You can look in the description box down below to find some other places on the internet to find me, and I will see you next time. Bye!